This is Chad. Do you copy? Over.
I copy.
Hey Grant, we got a slight problem. I was just out here watching over these cameras, and number 2 stopped working. So I went out to look for it, and I can't find it, and now I'm lost. Which way is back to my base camp? Over.
This time I'm gonna say left.
Alrighty. I'm not sure if this is the right way, but I'll check it out. This path just keeps on going. Wait, why is that table flipped over?
Something tells me that he is the one who got murdered this time. I should not have told him to take that turn. Alright. That was an interesting turn of events. There was no moose here this time. No, not moose. There's no deer. There was a deer standing here. Information.
Hey Grant.
But that actually looked like a deer. It had the same sort of head, this white skull head as those humanoid creatures, but it was running on all fours.
Feel free to grab some gear. Should be better than that cheap lantern you got. What in tarnation? We should go check that out. It's gotta be Bigfoot. It's coming from Bo's old cabin.
Alright, so there are 2 shots, and maybe one of those humanoid creatures are screaming in pain from being shot. Here we are. Well, there was bound to be a gun here somewhere. Pistol on top of the shelf, but I can't reach. How did you throw it up there? Maybe if we use a chair, can we? No. Is this an IKEA thing? Well, the gun is probably not up there anymore because we heard gunshots. Maybe the gun is somewhere. Mix. Kill. Mix as in mix it in with the... Like, if someone never saw a gun before, living out in the wild, maybe maybe they see this mixing, like you put this into this other device, you mix it and mend it with it, and then kill. It sounds like something living in the wild would say. Something not used to society. Or our kind of society, at least.
I know what you're thinking, but you gotta go up there. There might be a Bigfoot. I'll stay down here. Keep watch for any Bigfoots.
Yeah, you do that. There doesn't seem to be anything standing there right now. Use radio. Power on the antenna. Oh. Ah, so that's how I use the flashlight. That is good. I wonder what those things down there are thinking. Oh, that's so creepy. You can see how obvious it is that they are standing now. Oh! Alright. The deer have disappeared. So I'm gonna quickly see if I can turn this on. Okay, maybe this did it. Maybe this did it. Run. Run like we mean it. And now they're back. Okay, this is too weird. Not following me, are you? Imagine how creepy it would be if the rest of them watched while one just started slowly ascending up the stairs. Ah, it did it.
Landed service from Marmont County. Go ahead, over.
Wrong channel. Nope. I'm gonna need you to send help. Over.
Roger that. What is your current location? Over.
Grapeberry State Park. Over.
We read you loud and clear. Stand by. We're unable to dispatch a helicopter to your current location. That area is a restricted airspace. Over.
What do you mean restricted airspace? We are here and we need help. You can arrest me if you'd like, but I have a feeling that one of my friends are dead, or worse.
That is classified information. Over.
Okay. Some help you are. Why is this overgrown now? Why is... Oh, what? This tower just sank to the ground? God. That is so weird. There's a mojo going on. Follow the dare. Am I asleep again? Daydreaming? Hey, hang on then. Are you one of the innocent dares of the park when it was still open? Maybe you were killed by these weird people. Humanoid, witch doctors, whatever they are. Oh, this looks from. This is up at the camp place, isn't this? Where our camp is. Oh wait, where is this? This is the other building that was in that we were monitoring on our cameras, I think. Power on the cabin. Nice cabin. What do we have here? VCR? Kaiju collectible? Nothing. Nothing.
Is this thing on? Alright.
Someone were coming down the stairs.
I'm going to visit this cabin for the summer. Only to find some goons who call themselves Project 12 at my door saying that they're going to build a pipeline right through my yard. I have no choice. I cannot come back next summer. Who are these guys? And what are they transporting in that pipeline? Is this thing on? Alright.
Okay, it's just repeating. What's that for an ambience? You are tall. You're an actual deer standing there. You're not a humanoid at all. You're just standing on two hind legs for whatever creepy reason. Oh, wow. Oh, that got me dizzy. Staring at me and everything. You know, I'm gonna. Oh God. No. If you are here, then you are nowhere else. I'm gonna... What? You're gone? Okay, that was probably a mistake. I don't think I could have could have killed them anyway. I was so sure they were humanoids. But they're not. They're actually dead there, standing like people, for some reason. And what are those pipelines? What? That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna assume I don't need this for now. I don't want to shoot anything if I can avoid it. I am here in peace. Although I don't think they are. Skull head theirs. Ew. Oh, okay, I'm not allowed to go there. I guess I will just try to power on this cabin then. Somehow. Well, it does have power, doesn't it? And hacks. No inventory space. Drop one of those shells. Those shells take up so much space and all. I don't trust going anywhere near that general direction. And yet I come from this direction, okay. So. Channel 1, no input. We don't have any... Oh, power on VHS player first, okay. Play. There's no tape though. There's something here? No, this is just this, okay. But where would I find a tape? It would be next to the VHS player usually. Alright, let's see if we can find one somewhere. Can be used to cut down trees. We used these to cut down a tree to break down a fence yesterday. Cut down a tree to break down a fence? Oh, okay, yeah, to get into the place because the place was closed. That is actually interesting. Can we chop down a tree to break one of these? I think you're too small, if anything. Okay, no. Oh, I didn't see this earlier. Pipeline leak in Grapeberry State Park. The pipeline that was installed in Grapeberry State Park by the Flaming Bananas company has suffered a massive leak. Flaming Bananas CEO has stated that it is being taken care of. It's very blurry. In the meantime, the state park has been closed down and the leak is being contained. Martin refuses to comment on what chemical was leaked into the park. Well, maybe that can explain some of the things we see here. Maybe it's even a hallucinatory thing that we just see things. Could be as innocent as this. Based on the UN Moose Preservation Council, worldwide moose numbers are expected to grow markedly. And last year... And now, we powered on the cottage. Oh, we can pass her now. Okay, I reloaded the game. So now we actually were able to progress. I wonder what to expect out there. The ambience is a bit tricky. It sounds like a similar noise or scream as we heard at the start by the tent. Could a leak be around here somewhere? Again, sound like it could be coming from a cave or so. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. You are following me. You look like you are very zombie-ish and wanting to come close to me. I don't want you close to me. If you're not leaving me alone, I guess you leave me no choice. Is there others? I hear more steps. Or is it just you? Okay. Well, it sounds like there's steps coming from all over the place. Okay, I think I better try to get around you somehow. Oh wow. Thankfully you are only able to walk on your hind legs for whatever reason. I don't even know how you're able to stand like this. How? How are you able to... Your legs are not meant for this. Okay. You're following me in a very direct manner, so I'm gonna see if I can... Oh god. What? I'm gonna see if I can just run around. Oh jeez, if that is not freaking, I don't know what is. Alright, let's hope we can get far enough away so that it loses track of us. We do not want to be fooling around too much. But I don't want to be running into more of you. A cargo? Ah, lots of cargo dropped on the pipes. I guess this could have caused a leak. Agilavac, here you go, here it is. Entity 1007, is that what it says? Is known to bear many forms, the more popular being the dare form. It will appear as a malflourished, that's what I said, a skinny, white tall dare, standing on its hind legs. It's hard to read. It seems to be covered in blood and wears a skull on its head. It is also seen to have glowing white eyes. Well, the description is spot on. It can only utilize this form for 72 hours unless it finds a new host. Oh god. Oh god, Chad. Entity 1007 can only use forms of prey it has killed. How to contain Entity 1007. Gather human ashes from the graveyard. Coat a bullet in the ashes. Oh! Load the ash bullet in a blank. I'm gonna assume a rifle is more than plenty good enough for that. Fire at will. When Entity 1007 is shot with an ash-coated bullet with the specially made blank, it is banished back to the underworld. We have not perfected the blank as of yet, so Entity 1007 still roams Grapeberry State Park as of 2019. Okay, this feels very SCP-esque. I like it. Maybe even inspired therefrom. Extremely hostile, I guess that crosses out the neutral question mark part. Extremely hostile, although it prefers to strike fair and lure its prey. Is this why it they like looking at me up in the tower? It can take on many forms from the skull there. Lots of a section blanked out. These are the most known cases, although there have been reports of some humans being killed by Entity 1007 and it taking on the form of a human. It is very simple to know when someone is not who they appear to be, but are actually Entity 1007 in disguise. The eyes are white. The voice is broken sentences that Entity 1007 has already heard, and it bears a strong smell. I guess there's also a lot of blood on them, so Project 12 has introduced Blank as a way to combat these entities. More information about Blank can be found in its own document. How convenient that this document would be inside a container here. Convenient for us. So Agilevak, skull their form. I'm very curious to read more about this Agilevak, at least their version of it, and see what else they can do in the other forms and all. Okay, now I'm anxious. Am I gonna see Chad again? Am I gonna see Chad again as Entity 1007? I would prefer not to. May we talk together while they were stalking us? Are they gonna lure me in and say, hello, come to me, Bigfoot? It's probably gonna only know the word Bigfoot because he kept going on about Bigfoot. Oh God. Okay, let's lay away the rifle for now. This suddenly got very, very interesting. Oh, they did not put it there to lure me in. A VHS. Eagle Lake Weekly. 22-year-old man shot in Grapeberry Park State Park. Okay, so I guess this is reason enough to close it down, just this alone. 22-year-old Chad Foster was shot and killed by his friend